studying are problems, really big ones, their entire life. That's all you're studying. You're just learning about one problem to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. That's all you're learning. Yusuf alayhi salam, a great profound messenger of Allah, and I mean, from childhood there are problems. From childhood there are problems. So what, I keep asking that question. What is it that Allah is giving you? What do you get when you completely put your trust in Allah in the middle, in the thick of a difficulty, when everybody else is telling you Allah is, on the one hand, people are telling you Allah is angry at you, that's why this is happening. Allah hates you, that's why this is happening. On the other hand, you start thinking Allah is punishing me, that's why this is happening.
Peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. I wish all of you having a good time, and I say good evening for those who live in the west, and good morning for those who live in the east. You see, he just said, you know, people, they keep saying to you, you have a problem because Allah is punishing you. But isn't this what the Quran is saying? Isn't this what the Quran is saying? As an example, the potato Muhammad, potatoes is delicious, by the way. Muhammad is not, but it's just, you know, a phrase. When the Christian, they say, we are the children's, this is the Quran saying that, we don't believe in Allah. We are the children of Allah and His beloved. What Muhammad said to them? Okay. If you are the children of Allah, so how come Allah punish you? So he's saying, people say that to you, just stay focused with me. This is not really what's happening. Read with me carefully. So the one who make Muslim believe that anything happened to them is Allah, because Muslim, first of all, this guy, he have tons of videos speaking about destiny. In Islam, everything is destiny. Even if you go in the bathroom and you do it, it was destiny, written in the book of Allah. You fornicate, it's destiny. You kill, it's destiny. You lie, it's a destiny. And now he's saying to them, you know, he's trying to like implement different idea. This is not what's happening. Here, the stupid Muhammad is refuting the Christians. Obviously, he do not know what Christians are talking about. Say to the Jews and the Christians, this is what the Christians, say the Jews, the Christians say, we are the sons of God. By the way, this false translation says Abna'ullah. It's, you know, Abna mean sons too, but to make it more clear, children's, because we are, you know, He is the one who take care of us, and His beloved ones say, then why, why Allah He punish you for your sin, yeah. And then Muhammad, the Dudu, he continues saying to them, no, you are just a human. So he think, the idiot, that the Christian, when they say we are children of God, he think they are claiming to be divine. And the funny is, the stupid Muhammad, and they keep saying to you, where Jesus says, I am God. But as you see, the Muslim, they understand, they're understanding that the Christian, when they say we are children of God, that means they are really children of God. But when Jesus says, I am God's son, oh, the Muslim, they say, where Jesus says, I am I am God, worship me. Do you see the hypocrisy of those Abdul? So, brothers and sisters, Islam solve your problem. I'm going to open my Skype to see who as a Muslim can agree about what the Muslim they claim, that Islam can solve problem. I say Islam is the biggest problem for Muslims first, and for the whole earth. I challenge you to find me one problem Islam solved. As an example, Muslim, they say Islam forbid alcohol. Where? Where in the Quran it says for the alcohol? It says ijtanibu. Then you will say to me the hadith, and then we will go to the same drama. Well, you forbid alcohol on earth, but you allow it in the heaven. and you promise them a river of alcohol. Same time, is forbidding alcohol change anything in Islamic society? Is Islamic society more safe and secure from non-Muslim society? If I type right now Afghanistan, is it safe with Taliban? Is it safe in Pakistan? Is it safe in Bangladesh? If you go in the Middle East or any Islamic countries, you will see every window have metal bars. Is that because you people have no thieves there, or because every one of you is afraid? If you go in the state, and supposedly the state have a very high crime, compared to some other countries, especially in some locations, you will find nobody have bars on their windows. But we have criminals for sure, and we have thieves. But if we count the percentage of crimes and criminals compared to Muslim countries, you cannot even count. If you go to a Muslim country, you open the TV, you will hear about shooting in USA, but you don't hear about the shooting happening next door to you in the TV. This is my experience in Islamic countries. I remember when I was in the Middle East, there was a bus, have almost 50 students, all of them get killed, accident. The TV station at the end of the day, they were talking about some fog in LA, Los Angeles, and many cars hit each other, but no injury. So cars hitting each other in America is in the news, but 50 child killed in a bus accident, nobody heard about it on TV. And this is the Islamic propaganda always. They don't want to, it's not like what Jesus says before you tell, like your brother what is in the little thing in his eye. What about you take the tree in your eye? So we are going to wait for any Muslim to text me and to tell us what exactly Islam can do for us. All of us, we knew that Muslims, they killed their own caliphates. Why? Because Islam solved the problems. Very simple. Islam solved the problem for Muslims. Even they killed the sons of Muhammad. As they claimed, he have sons, grandsons. As they claim, Islam solved the problem. Umar al-Khattab, he went to the daughter of Muhammad, and he kicked her in her belly, and he make her lose her child and die, and he was going to burn her alive in her house. And this is the most just person in the history of Islam. He did this to Muhammad's family after Muhammad died. Islam can solve the problem. You can beat your wife, and then your wife, she will love you more. What do you want more? Let us assume that you have a wife, she is really arrogant. Maybe her tongue is so long, like, you know the thing, right? I mean, I find that Joe Biden, he made a perfect speech when he said, the thing, because that can explain anything, like you don't even need to talk two words, like the thing, that's it. So you have a woman, she is not, you say to her, make coffee for me, because this is what women are made for, make coffee and tea, and, go to bed. So according to Muslim, this is what women are made for. So you tell your wife to make coffee for you, and then 10 minutes after, still the coffee is not ready. So what do? You beat her, you shout at her, you jail her in her bedroom, and all of those things solve your problem. After that, your wife, she will obey you like a puppy. But when you leave the house, she will invite the neighbor next door to do boom boom with him as revenge from you. So now we fix a problem. The wife, she is making coffee for me, but the wife now, she is making to my neighbor, because she is very upset from her husband who did beat her. So Islam solve the problem. I mean, what do you want? And then you can have a secret wife. If you don't believe me, search in YouTube for Ali Dawah video, secret wife. Secret wife. That solves many problems. The first problem is your first wife, she will not know about the second wife. Second problem you solve, your second wife, which is a secret wife, she will not know about the first wife. Number three problem, no one in the world knows that you are having many women sleeping with. Even you can claim to be single forever. You see how many problems you solve? Here we go. How many men, one day like they go and they say, oh man, I wish I'm single. Look how this woman, I wish I married this woman, not this woman. Let me take the ring from my finger and I will pretend to be a Muslim. He does not need to feel guilty about it. He can have a secret wife. So I don't know what else Islam can solve. As an example, you can have sex with children. Like let's say you're a pedophile. You know, I see comment, by the way, from Muhammadan, which I find it very funny. The Muhammadan, they try to make Muhammad a pedophile as a good pedophile. Like, you know, yeah, I mean, it's at that time, yeah. And then they say to you, Rebecca, they fabricate numbers. So let us say you are there is many, you know, we hear from time to time, many men get arrested for being pedophile or for you know, having videos of the children's, you know, porn videos. And obviously those who make those videos are very filthy criminals. But Muhammad, he is, you know, he can do that. Why not? I mean, this is in Islam, solve your problem. You are a pedophile. In Islam, you are not a sick person. In Islam, you are a normal person. The best man in the history of Islam, he's a pedo. What else Islam can solve? Yeah. What if you come and you find a man in the top of your wife? Or your wife in the top of the man? I don't know how you like it to be. Choose the position, Abdul. And now, after you saw the man in the top of your wife, what is the solution? What you do? Very simple. You tell the man to wait until you find 4 witnesses so they can come and see the man if in your wife. And not only that, the 4 witnesses, they have to see the penis going in and out the same as they see the pen going in the inkwell, as Muhammad said. If they don't see the penis going in and out, there is no 4 witnesses, even if there is 1,000 billion, a trillion witnesses. Here we see that, you know, this problem is solved. No woman, she can be proven to be cheating, or no man can be proven to be a cheater. Or what you need to do, let the woman keep her skirt on and, you know, excuse me, sit in the top of you. Who in the world want to see the penis now? So you bring all those witnesses. I wish I can make a cartoon. You bring all those witnesses, and there's like 200 men around the bed, and your wife, she is going up and down on top of the guy, excuse my language again, and then nobody saw anything. Like, what is the adultery? Do you see adultery? No. Do you see adultery? No. There is 4 witnesses they brought to the caliphate. 3 of them, they saw the penis going inside. 3. One of them, he said to the caliphate, I saw her legs, her feet around his neck, and they were shaking like the ear of a donkey when he's running. The caliphate, he said, maybe the admin can find me the hadith in English and can post it in the chat, please. The caliphate, he said, did you see the penis going in and out? The guy, he said, no. He said, beat them all. Beat them all. Look, what the heck? Why you want to beat them? So 3 men, they saw the penis going in like wee, 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 like boing, 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 boing. And the 4th one, he saw not the penis going in. He saw her feet around his neck, and they were shaking like the ear of a donkey when it's running. which is a nice description, by the way, perfect. The caliphate, there's no adultery. And not only that, you have to be beaten for falsely accusing a woman. Look, look, look. So you see that Islam protected the women now. So now your wife, she go and F everybody in the neighborhood. Your wife, she can be the bicycle of the neighborhood. And you cannot do anything about it. Nothing. You don't even dare to say she is a whore. Why? Because if you do so, they will beat you. They will. And this is will go to the man, by the way, because same time, when you accuse a woman, you're accusing a man. So if you accuse a man and you did not see his penis going inside the woman, you saw nothing, brother. So the Islam solved this problem. And here you will see the punishment. Look at this. Chapter 24, verse number 4. And those who accuse the chaste woman, look, she is a chaste. The guy, he got 4 witnesses. 3 of them, they saw the penis in and out. The fourth one, he saw her feet around his. Yeah, if you can't find the hadith in English, that would be better. The fourth one, he saw his feet, her feet around his neck, and there is no proof. No proof, brother. And now they will beat you 80 lashes for doing so. So now, nobody, no Muslim dare really to say I'm a witness for fornication. Because what if the other 3, even if there is other 3, and they saw it with you, what if they change their mind to be a witness? What if they change? Let us say we are 4 witnesses. And there's 10 witnesses. When we went to the court, all those witnesses changed their mind, and you are the only one. So what we would do? Let me see if there is any Muhammadan texting me. Until now, I don't see any Muhammadan doing so. Okay, until now there is no Muhammadan trying to contact us. That's fine. So, what else Islam can solve for us? There is other problem Islam can solve for you. You know, you have a wife and you don't like her. You know, and you divorce her from time to time. Like you divorce her first time. By the way, in Islam, Islam solved the problem to divorce wife. You can solve it very easy. You can divorce your wife even by text message. Look how easy it is. High technology. So you get angry. You divorce her. Do I read the comment? No, my brother, my friend, I'm not reading the comment. I'm busy. I'm busy with the beauty of Islam. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? You know, come on, focus with me. Focus with me. Islam, you know, solve your problems. We have something very important, you know. Everybody in the world, in the East and the West, agree that Islam solves your problem. So, you get angry and you divorce your wife 3 times. And then you miss her. You want to have her back. Or maybe you have a children from her. They want her back. So now what do you do? What do you do? How you can get your honey back? You cannot. Unless your wife, she find a new husband to F her. And then divorce her. And then you have her. You see how things is not, I mean, so easy, man. So your wife now, she have to go and open her legs, excuse my language. By the way, there is sometimes some Christian, they school me in the chat. They say, we Christian, we should not speak such a language, Christian Prince. Otherwise, you will lose your salvation. My friend, for those dummies who keep coming from time to time, our topic is Muhammad. He's a scumbag. If you don't like to listen, you don't go to the school talking about the devil and you expect us to say nice things about him. So either you are a stupid dummy or you are dummy. Which one is? Both or one? So anyone who don't like to hear such a language, but because this is the topic, this is what we are talking about. This is a filthy religion. So if you are a case-sensitive person, you know, like your skin is made from fine silk, and you are a saint who came from heaven, you never heard the word sex before. You never heard the word boom, boom before. You cannot even listen to it because you are holy. Please don't stay here. All right? This is not a good place for you. Not for your age, even if you are 70. So, if you divorce your wife 3 times and now you want to have her, what you can do? How you can have her back? You need the help of a friend. Shall we call a friend? Teredem, teredem. Teredem, teredem. Teredem, teredem. Christian Prince. First of all, I don't do what you call me. Hold on. We have a Muslim here. He divorced his wife 3 times and he want to have her back. What we can do? Christian Prince. First of all, the answer in the Quran. Okay, well, we know that in the Quran, but now the Quran saying a new man, he need to F her so he can have her. Like, do you have a solution for this? Can we bribe Allah something? Christian Prince, respect yourself. I mean, the guy, you know, I mean, are you serious? His wife, she have to go and open her legs to a new guy so the first guy can have her. I mean, this is a Christian Prince. First of all, Allah is punishing him. What punishing him? It is her who is being F, not him. If you want to punish him, F him. Don't F the women. I mean, who is the one divorced who? The man, he divorced the wife, right? Christian Prince, this is accurate. So, what about we say to the man, if you divorce your wife and you want to have her back, you have to be F'd. What you are doing, you are F'ing the woman who is a victim. So now she is F'd by 2. And who is the winner? Zakir, are you there? What? Zakir? Zuzu? Zuzu Tuzu? How do you do? If you divorce your wife, he will F it for you. Not Zakir. Zakir, he cannot even, I think, do his wife. I mean, this guy, hardly he can, you can tell. You know, oh boy. I think they put air inside him. Still, there's nothing. It says stream current. Why? My internet is not good. Yeah, somehow my internet may be not good. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? Anyone? Any Zuzu? So, you know, in the videos, they make speeches about how amazing Islam is. Allah can solve all your problems. As an example, not necessarily. All those things we mentioned to you, they are not really important. What about the problem of music? Music is haram. So now if a person, he loves music, Allah solved the problem. You know, you will never hear, you will never find one Muslim who don't have songs, not to mention porn in his phones. But have you ever heard of a Muslim don't watch? I mean, if you go in the month of Ramadan, you will see all the programs in the TV is about like belly dancing. Even the movie full of belly dancing. If you watch any Muslim videos in Pakistan, you know, Muslim movie, as if we can call it a movie, they have the same nature of movies in India, you know, because both they are coming from the same territory. Everybody is obsessed with music. Even they bring boys in Pakistan and the Taliban, and they bring boys, they dress them like girls, and they play music and they dance the boys for them. They dress like girls, and then they F them. So what we will do? Islam will solve your problem, as I know that music can be very nice solution for many people. Music is very nice. What's wrong with the music? Even dance is a sport. You know, instead of sitting over your butt, not moving, you know, just be happy. It's okay. Just don't dance like a whore if you are a female, and don't dance like a whore if you are a male. You know, dance, no problem. Be happy. What is exactly the problem? Can we play with the like saxophone, flute? Can we play drum? You know, can we? What I mean, what we can do? We're trying to find this hadith. Okay. There's two sound are cursed by Allah. I want to find this hadith. Hold on. I hope we can find it in English. No. Let us see this one. Muhammad is an anti-music person. The bell is the musical instrument of shaitan. And later we find Muhammad receiving the Quran in the sound of a bell. Let us see. I'm just trying to find. If we don't, we will use this website here. Let us use the English translation for this website here. Try again. All right. So here they are talking about what Muhammad said about the music. Two voices are cursed in this world, an afterlight. A flute, like, you know, the machine, you know, the translation here is not coming right. A flute just to make you happy. And the ring of misfortune. This is translation again is wrong. So there is two things. Those are the most ugly voices Allah he liked to hear. Here, let us see. Let us go up. The page is very long, actually. This is the question. Yeah. So here the whole topic simply is about proving that music is forbidden, alcohol is forbidden, gambling is forbidden, adultery. This is the question, you know. And here is the answer. Actually, the translation is coming very wrong because simply the whole question is about if music is forbidden or not. I will try to find more clear reference than this one. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, there's a verse actually in the Quran about it, that anything you do beside talking about Allah is haram. This is called lahu, which means fun. Any kind of fun, anything is considered as fun, done for the sake of fun, is forbidden. But still I want to find some English hadith, not only the Quran. As you see here, even the Muslims in the Quran translation, they add for you the word music. And of mankind, he who purchase idle talk, i.e. music, singing, etc., to mislead men from the path of Allah. So Muhammad, he considered that you sing, you play music, Allah is so angry from you because simply the purpose of it is to mislead people. And you can open the interpretation of any Muslim scholar, you know, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, Ibn Kathir, all of them, they agree about this. Once actually Muhammad, he forbid the flute in the house of any Muslim. Anyone have it, he have to break it, which is a very nice machine, by the way. Very, you know, like bring you really a good pleasure. And it's not like something, not like those satanic music, you know, you hear these days in the CDs. It's very beautiful, very nice. Even that Muhammad, he forbid it. Muhammad, he forbid anyone to listen to women singing unless they are, you know, his women. But they should not sing, you know, like maybe they are doing some sexual entertainment for you, but not singing. Singing is haram. So once Abu Bakr, he went to the house of Muhammad and he found girls dancing, singing, and playing music. So Abu Bakr said to Muhammad, there is a flute of the devil in the house of the Prophet? Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. Once Abu Bakr come to Aisha on the day of Al-Fitr. This is the celebration holiday for Muslims. Or Al-Adha. By the way, both of them are Adha because both of them, they do slaughtering. Adha means to slaughter. Even though the Muslim, they like separate between them, but in reality, both of them, they do blood sacrifice. So when he entered, he found two girls singing with her, singers with her, singing songs of the Ansar on the day of Ba'ath, which means the days Allah supposedly, you know, sent Islam supposedly, which nobody knows. And Abu Bakr said twice, musical instrument of Shaitan. Musical instrument of Shaitan. The Prophet said, leave them, Abu Bakr, for every nation has an Eid, a festival. And this is the day. So he was schooling people about don't play music, don't use music machines, don't listen to singers, haram. But now he is bringing two slave girls. Those are two slaves. Those are not two girls as they are saying here, you know. Let us see the Arabic. Yeah, here it doesn't show the yeah, actually it says the slave girls. Let us show you more clear translation, because Muslims, they play in the translation to hide. All right, let us see this one. Here we go. Jariyatan. See the word in Arabic? Clear. The Muslim in translation, they avoid saying that those are two slave girls owned by Muhammad. What Muhammad is doing with them, they are young girls, very young, and they were singing for Muhammad. And Muhammad reclining in his sofa, you know, or his couch, and the girls are performing for him. And this is the Prophet of Allah who he told the Muslims, those who purchase fun to deceive. And what is purchasing fun? Fun is to play music. So Abu Bakr said, musical instrument of shaitan in the house of the Prophet. So the hypocrite Muhammad, as usual, always he said to a Muslim to do something and he do the opposite. As an example, he said to them, you can have only for women, you have unlimited. You cannot pray, you cannot, when you do poo-poo, you cannot turn your ass to the Kaaba. There's tons of stories about him when he do poo-poo, turn his ass to the Kaaba, or he piss on the side of the Kaaba. You don't, if you want to get married, you have to have witnesses, otherwise this is fornication. When Zainab bint Jahsh, she said to him, okay, Muhammad, where is the witnesses? He said, Allah and Jibreel are my witnesses. That's it, solve it. You know, the Prophet do not need witnesses. There is 16 privilege for Muhammad. Number 10 of them, if you remember, if the Prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her. But Muhammad is a very conservative person. Musical instrument is haram. It is satanic. It will take you to hell. But he listening to it is fine. Girls dancing, singing for him, it's fine. All the caliphate of Islam, they have thousands and thousands of slave girls who their job is just entertainment. The women who they are old or not good looking, they send them to the kitchen to clean the palaces, which is built by the hand of the Christians, who they've been enslaved, occupied, like what they did in Spain. Muslims do not know how to build. If you go and read the introduction of Ibn Khaldun, and he's a Muslim, he will tell you what the Arab do. The Arab, they don't know anything about anything civil. Even Ibn Khaldun, he says, a Bedouin man, an Arab Muslim man, in order to cook, he is willing to burn a library. If you don't believe me, search for it. He is willing to burn a library. This is what they brought. Otherwise, ask yourself, what happened to the Library of Alexandria? The biggest library in the world at that time. What happened to that? What happened all the libraries where exist in the land of the Christians, which is today called Turkey, which is our land? Huge libraries, the biggest in the world too. At least the biggest in Europe. Not a single book is saved. Not a single book. But the musical instrument is haram. So Islam solves your problem. What else? Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us? Until now, I didn't see anyone. Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim want to volunteer and show us a problem? Here we go. A Muslim, he sent me, you know, a comment which can solve many problems. Like now, if I want to prove that Muslim men, their penises is small, Ahmad volunteer, he says, hello CP, do you want to see my penis? Okay, Ahmad, you know, okay, can you call us Ahmad? You know, because my videos is watched by Muslim girls too. And then they will take a screenshot and see, they will call a doctor for you to see what happened. I hope your penis is not the same as the penis of the Prophet. As you remember, the hadith says, Muhammad, he said, he was the most weak person between all mankind in sex until he invoked Allah, and then Allah sent him a dish of shish kebab, and then his penis like boing, 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 you know, he have the power of 40 men. I hope we solve your problem. I think what he meant, don't take it wrong, I think what he meant, you know, I mean, he had a problem with his penis. Somebody told him CP is a doctor. Huh? You know, my friend, it's not me. You know, you show it to your Prophet Muhammad, because both of you have the same problem. I heard that Muhammad, he have a huge zipper. And he went to the, like always when he go to the tailor, he asked the tailor to make zipper long, 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 long. The zipper don't understand why. I mean, why you want it so long, so big? You know, like he said, you know, he said, why, Prophet of Allah, why you want it so, you know, that's a huge. Is it because it's so big? He said, no, I need to look for it. Anyway. So, one of the story, here we go, Islam solve your penis problem. When you go to heaven, Allah will give you the power of 100 men in sex. And Allah will give Muhammad the power of 40 men of heaven, which means 40x 100, that will be 4,000 men. Problem is solved. Let me see if I can find the hadith about the Prophet was the weakest in sex. Give me a minute. See, Abdul, here we go. Look what I searched. I searched for the Prophet. Guys, I don't know. This is a Muslim guy asking question. I was looking for Muhammad, like getting the Allah sent him a dish of shish kebab, and I found this question here. Let me use Google translation for you. Give me a second. You can search it. This is fatwa number 101855. Translate to English. But this guy is asking, he have a serious questions. If there is some harmful intercourse, the sheiks, brother, they are doctors and they can tell you any question you want. Okay, let us see what it says in English here. I am a young man. I don't know if you can see it. Can you read it? Or it's so, let us see. Let me look at the screen. Hold on. Yeah, I think you can read it. Okay. There is a Muslim book simply saying the following advice, that if you have sex standing, that will hurt your knees. Your knees will be bad. If you have sex on your knee going down. Sorry guys, this is what it says, what I can do. Maybe I should not read it. Oh boy. Okay, if you do boom boom to your wife in the side, that will give you what they call it, what the translation is saying, Uh, I mean, you can read it yourself. Google doing translation. I don't know the English words really. So they are talking about all positions of sex in this Muslim books. Like if your wife or your woman in the shower or in the bathroom, that will cause the hurting your backbone, your like sorry, what the bones for the back, the long one goes all the way from your neck to this one. So if you do that, that will hurt that place. And is going, let us see where we are. Yeah, and that will cause you to become blind if you have intercourse in the shower. In the best scenario, you will have a weak vision, so don't do it there. If you make your wife on your chest, sorry, I don't know what they mean by this, but he's saying here in Arabic, if you put the woman in the top of your chest until the semen came out, when the man is laying down in his back, that will cause the back hurt and sickness in the heart. And if some of the water of the women came down over your penis, that water can cause stones inside your body, inside your penis, and cause like somebody like he jumped from high place, so he have a problem with his testicle. I don't know what they call it in English. And that will cause issues with your testicles if the woman she have her orgasm water over your penis. And then he is saying, if you move so fast and then you wash your penis after intercourse, that will cause a disease. It's called al-humra. I do not know what they they have a language of that time, so I don't know what that means. And the one who if an old woman, that is a poison for sure. I mean, okay, see, we have to be honest here. Don't you think Islam solve all your problems and health questions? Let us be honest here. How many of you don't know really what to do and how to do it? Now, Islamic books, mashallah, they are expert with boom boom. Can you read the page, guys, or you cannot? I don't know if I should read the rest. I mean, the rest is more weird. Look at this one. And yeah, you see, like the translation is coming weird. So if her water came over your penis, that will inherited stones and hernia causes. See? So never let your wife have her water over your penis. Hey, Muslim, so when you put, excuse me, when you put it in, what water is there? I mean, we have to be honest here. I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing knowledge. You know, there's actually a hadith. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe we cannot find this one in English. Let us see. Let us see if we can find it in English. I doubt I can find this one in English, but we will try. No. Okay. Uh, there is a story about I think Omar. You know, the Muslims obviously they tell each other how to do positions. So Omar, he came to the Prophet uh, and he said, yesterday I'm being destroyed. Okay, Muhammad, he said, what happened? He said, yesterday I changed my positions. I did her from behind. Messenger of Allah, O Messenger of Allah, I have been perished, not you have been perished. He said, what destroyed you? He says, I changed my position yesterday, meaning I had sexual intercourse with my wife anally. So those, you know, uh, the Jews, they forbid men to do such a thing. So they learn from the Jews that this is not right. So now Umar, he is saying to Muhammad, oh, Muhammad, Prophet of Allah, yesterday I did something that would destroy me. He said, what you did? He said, I did boom boom from that location. Then Muhammad, he gave him a verse in the Quran saying, your women are tilth for you, so dig in them as you wish. And this is the verse, chapter 2, verse number 223. So I don't know, as you see, Islam is solving more and more problems. Now we know that your women as your tilth, so dig as you wish. And here you notice, Muhammad, he described women as a tilth, and dig as you wish, from wherever you wish, from any position you wish. However, some positions, they can be very dangerous. It's a porn book, yes. Do we have any Muslim want to call us? Where is the Muhammadan? I want to know a problem Islam can solve for me. I'm not finding anything yet. Is that the problem? You can do it from behind, like boom boom from the anal? We don't have too many people today. Maybe because I did not inform you guys. Or maybe today it is Saturday night, so people are going out. Or Friday, Saturday night. Do we have any Muhammadan? I'm looking. Okay, I have a problem. I need Islam to solve my problem. Let's go to the video, by the way. You know, I have a problem to understand how in the world Gog and Magog work. Can Islam explain to us our problem with Gog and Magog? Islam solved the problem. There's a bunch of weird creatures, brother, and they are located in the earth, brother. And Zulkarnain, brother, he built a dam between us and them, brother. But we cannot find them, brother, and they are way more than us. The ratio of them is 1,000 to 1 human. In fact, according to Muhammad, each one of those Gog and Magog, before he died, he would have 1,000 sons. So imagine how the population of them will be by now. This is a problem, brother. Do Islam solve it, or Islam make it really horrible?
Ya'juj and Ma'juj is actually, for our modern times, I would say, one of the most, if not the most problematic.
Did he say problematic? I thought Islam solved problems. It turned to be Islam itself is a problematic. I mean, you cannot even find a solution for a stupid story in the Quran, and Islam can solve your problem. So you listen to the Quran, you get dizzy. You don't know what the Quran is talking about, and you lose yourself. Listen carefully. So The most problematic issue in the Quran is what? Gog and Magog.
Of the signs of Judgment Day. And it has caused many of our youth to question, to doubt. I myself have met people that have actually left Islam because of these types of tales. And we have to be honest and frank and not pretend as if this doesn't exist. Perhaps some of you are not accustomed to hearing people speak like this, but my philosophy is different.
Like, you know, Yasser Qadi, he's saying to you, excuse my language again. Again, if you are a Christian, you have sensitive with language, just leave. Today, I'm going to tell you the true shit about Islam. Brother, we have a lot of shit in the Quran. We have holes in the narrative. We have shitty stories, which nobody can explain and nobody can believe in it. And this shitty brother, which is like a lot of shit, is going to make a lot of Muslims leave Islam. Because people now today is educated. How in the world I'm going to convince somebody that such a story is something to believe? That's a lot of shit. Did I say the word shit? No. Excuse me, Christians, who they are sensitive. So let us listen to more shitty explanation. He's trying supposedly to fix the shit of the Quran by saying what? We don't believe in it.
We are dealing with the crisis of people leaving our faith, our own children, our own young men and women. And of the reasons why is that we are not answering some of these issues that they bring, and we dismiss them.
And now after watching for 2 hours his video, did he answer them? If you go right now and search refuting Yasser Qadi on Gog and Magog, you will find a million videos. Did you solve it? You made the Muslims more way confused.
The issue of Ya'juj and Ma'juj is something that doesn't just occur in the hadith. It is explicit in the Quran.
Oof.
Standard medieval interpretation of Ya'juj and Ma'juj is the following. This is what you find in Ibn Kathir. You find it in the tafsir literature of As-Samarqandi and of Al-Tha'labi. And basically, this is the mainstream interpretation for our classical and middle ages of Islam. If you look at any book of tafsir, any book of history, the notion was the following. Ya'juj and Ma'juj are a bizarre, exotic tribe in the nether regions of the world that have been trapped by Dhul Qarnayn thousands of years ago, and they're still trapped to this day. That Ya'juj and Ma'juj are a living tribe, blocked to this day behind the wall that was built 4,000, 5,000 years ago. That wall miraculously is still there. People can see on the one side, and on the other side you have these savages that Allah knows how they're eating, drinking, replicating, whatnot, and they're still there for eons and eons and eons. Dare I say, anybody who knows science and geography and modern civilization, you cannot believe that there is a tribe for 4,000 years trapped behind a wall.
But isn't this what your prophet said? In the Quran and in the Hadith? I mean, so he's trying now to save the Muslims. And this guy, he have a degree, I think he have a PhD, I don't know, I think he's an engineer, right? So, like, who's going to believe in this? And the wall is made from copper and steel. If there is a wall, can it stand the test of time? Yasser Qadi?
I mean, if you believe this, that's...
If you believe this, you are some four. Huh? If you believe in this, you are potato. Just let me tell you, I'm being honest with you. Let me give it to you as a Christian prince, he says. You are a potato if you believe in this. Okay? But this is what your prophet said. And this is what the Quran is saying. Isn't it the Quran says, Allah speaking in the Quran saying, Zul Qarnayn, he built a wall between us and them. And then in the day of judgment, they will come out. The Quran saying that. Hold on, let us go to the Quran. Maybe the Quran did not say that. Maybe Christian Prince is fabricating. This is the Quran. This is the Quran. Chapter 18, verse number 94, speaking about the whole story. And we will find when they will be released. Chapter 21, verse number 96, it says, when Gog and Magog, حتى إذا فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج وهم من كل حدب ينسلون. So if you go to chapter 21, it says clearly that this will happen in the judgment day, in the end of the time, that Gog and Magog, they will let loose from their barrier. This guy, he denied the Quran. This guy, he tried to solve the problem by denying what the Quran is saying. As you see, it's in front of you. And this is talking about the day of judgment, talking about the punishment of those who worship Allah and hell, as you see, you know, talking about Jahannam, which Muhammad, you need to ask yourself, if Allah is God, where he got the word Jahannam from? Hey, Muhammad, where do you steal your word from? The valley of Jahannam is in your Quran. Why? So, brother, when Gog and Magog, they will let loose, Yasser Qadi, he don't want to believe that those are still until now alive. He is saying to you that every single Islamic scholar explanation does not make sense. But this is what the Quran is saying, this is what Muhammad is saying. As an example, even Muhammad, he claimed that in his time, Gog and Magog, they opened a hole in the size of a finger, and that was scaring the hell of Muhammad. He said, we to the Arab. By the way, this is a proof that Islam was for the Arab and was always for the Arab. The Prophet, SAWS, this is kind of a sexual disease, saying, we to the Arab, because of evil which has drawn near, he will escape the strain of his hand. Okay, what is talking about? What Muhammad is talking about? Hold on. We to the Arab. Now this is more clear. It's about Gog and Magog. They just open a hole in the wall in the size of the anal of Muhammad. It's in front of you. And this is a proving of a false prophecy of Muhammad, because Muhammad, he claimed that the opening of the hole in the wall will happen very soon. Do you see it? Which means day of judgment is very soon. This is why the Quran says the moon is split, ذات الساعة واقتربت الساعة وانشق القمر. The judgment day is near and the moon is split. So this was the start of judgment day. And now Muhammad, confirming more signs, says, listen, Gog and Magog, who they are restrained behind the wall from thousands of years ago by Zulqarnain, the man with the two horns, which is Alexander the Great, today, this day, they open a hole. It's in front of you. And when you say, we to the Arab, and nothing will happen, that means what? That means Muhammad is a fraud. Is that correct? The Muslim, did he say that? Or and why he's frightened? Read with me carefully. He was so frightened. Frightened from what? This man have mental illness. When you say he was frightened, I mean, how you know a person is so frightened? What is the symptoms of somebody is frightened? Let us focus in this word. Any Muslim can help us? Why he is so scared? Not only scared, I mean, scared doesn't describe. Frightened is a different word. Why is he frightened? That means they are there. This guy, he believed really, he's terrified himself. And not only that, that means he is not sure of protection of Allah. Otherwise, why I will be frightened? If you go to the video of Nouman Khan, says to you, Islam solve your problem. You go to Muhammad, Muhammad himself is frightened. The frog is not frightened.
So what about other amphibious animals, such as frogs, for example? Well, frogs is not an issue of being a sea creature or an amphibious creature. There is a specific ruling for that, because the Prophet ﷺ prohibited their killing. And whatever the Prophet ﷺ prohibits killing, then it becomes haram to eat and consume. A man came to the Prophet ﷺ, and he was a doctor. So he said, "O Prophet of Allah, we use..."
Look what happened to you if you are a doctor and you go to Prophet of Allah. He is what? He is a doctor. And he went to the Prophet of Allah complaining, saying to him, Prophet, you forbid killing the frogs. Look what we do with it.
Of Allah, we use frog meat in our medication. So the Prophet denied him and prohibited him from killing frogs.
Why?
And in another narration, the Prophet ﷺ said that, I don't know what you call the sound of frogs, but the sound of the frogs is tasbih. It's praising Allah Azza wa Jal. It's glorifying Allah Azza wa Jal. So the Prophet prohibited killing it, alayhi salatu.
Now we know. The sound of the frog forbidden it by Allah. So I mean, he worship Allah. So now we know what the frog is doing. Walk, 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 walk. He is praising Allah. And now we know why we cannot kill the frog. Man, that's amazing. There's a frog come next to my window. I mean, he is so tiny. I spend the whole night looking for it. Like I kick him away. Like I walk around and and the guy is hiding somewhere. I cannot find him. And his sound is so annoying all night. He start like 1 a.m. in the morning. He start his symphony like ta 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 ta, and Christian Prince trying to sleep and say, "Oh boy." And now I know what's happening. This frog was sent by Allah, and he was saying the name of Allah. I mean, who in the world can deny those things? We have to be honest here. All this information we showed you, like if you have sex with your wife in the bathroom, you will be blind, or you would have, or if you, I mean, all the information here is very accurate. Some people don't want to believe in the truth, which is obviously given by Allah. As an example, Quran and Islam solve the problems about other creatures. We Muslims are rewarded for killing lizard. Isn't it beautiful?
Aisha says, can you please explain the hadith about why we should kill the house lizard?
We should.
First of all, the house lizard, I think they call it salamander or something like that. I'm not sure. The house lizard...
You will notice, by the way, that Muslim sheiks are very honest. He is not sure. I mean, do you see? He is sure about the rest of the story, but this part, he's not sure. Like, they call it salamander, they call it, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Like, I'm short in some knowledge here, so you should humble, very humble. The rest of the story, he is sure of it. Okay, tell us first.
Is an insect...
He's insect.
An insect that...
See, the first part, he is honest. I am not sure. This part, he confirmed it. So Islam teach the sheikh that lizard is an insect. Yeah, I saw that in school, I used to have a teacher himself is an insect. You look like him.
Is an insect that is harmful.
Oof, oof, oof.
Some of it cause a lot of diseases.
Exactly. I will tell you, do you know why Joe Biden, you don't remember his name? Look at his wife. She talks, she acts like a lizard. Me, myself, I believe she is a lizard, undercover. Otherwise, you explain to me, how come this guy, he explained anything by one word? You know the thing. So this insect causes a lot of diseases. So now we have to kill it. And now suddenly, the lizard became the enemy of Allah. Takbir, jihad, Allahu Akbar. And every Muslim in the world, his duty is to shoot the lizard or to shoot arrow at that time of Muhammad and using rifles and then die today. And the end of that, they have a lot of mosquitoes as a result and a lot of flies in Bangladesh because no lizard in Bangladesh. Who is the lizard who dare to live in Bangladesh? Are you kidding me? 300 million Muslim, 200 million Muslim, 400 million Muslim chasing the lizard. Lizard, where are you? I'm going to hunt for you. Today you are going to die. Shame on your family, shame on you. Lizard, insect you. I'm going to find you and kill you. I'm a Muslim. I hate you. You are the enemy of Allah, you. Mr. Lizard, where you can hide. All the Abdul behind you. Lizard, what you can do. Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. Brother, the lizard is the enemy of Allah. Here we go, we solve the problem now. A child, he see a lizard, oh, phobia, the lizard, the enemy of Allah. We need to kill the lizard. See, Islam solve problems. Abdul, lizards are very useful. Idiot. They help us to control insect, bugs. They are not snakes. And even snakes, by the way, they can be very useful too. They make medicine from even their poison is useful. Even the poison of a snake is useful. But let's see the rest of the story.
And some say that it intends to walk over the food and the drinks
Yes.
and to poo, where it puts a lot of its illness.
Now I know why Muslims, they don't like to eat their food. They like to eat, the Quran says, eat the food of the Christians. Because the Christians, they have lizard. And the lizard, he puts spice from his poo. And then the Muslim, they yum, halal. Okay.
Illnesses and diseases in people's food. So, in general, it is a dangerous creature.
Look, to be honest with you, this is in general. It's a dangerous creature. Hey, Abdul, why Allah created this dangerous creature? If Allah hate them, kill them. I mean, why you created them, Allah? Why Allah created the lizard? And what's wrong with you Muslims? Tell us more.
That only brings harm to the people in general. And if you notice that anything that is harmful, Islam tells us to kill.
Anything is harmful, Islam tells us to kill. That is including Christian Prince, isn't it? What a disgusting, stupid cult.
So Islam tells us to kill a wild dog that bites and attacks people.
Liar. The Prophet, he ordered to kill all the dogs. Let me get you arrested. Abdul, potato, liar. Wild dog, huh? Potato. Wild dog, huh? In fact, none of the dogs they killed, they were wild dogs. All of them, they are house dogs. He says, kill all dogs. All dogs. He ordered the killing of all the dogs. And later, when people, they complain, We need those guard dogs, you know. You remember, this is 1400 years ago. People, they live in the desert. What do you mean kill the dogs? That's a very stupid idea. And why? Muhammad, he hate dogs. So commanding the king of the dogs, not wild dog as the liar, he said. And all of this is based on superstition. Muhammad, he believed that dogs, Satan is inside them. Snakes, especially snakes who have certain look, there is a bad genie, Satan, inside them. If a Muslim, he saw a snake in his house, he will give the snake a warning 3 days to leave. If the snake did not leave, brother, you kill it, because inside it there is a non-Muslim shaitan. All right, all right. Let us go back to...
It tells us to kill mice because they spread all types of diseases. Plague is one of they are most infamous for.
Do you know, guys, how mice get inside the ship of Noah according to Muhammad? Anyone knows? Because, you know, the Muslims always, they try to find a solution. If the flood of Noah cover all the earth, so how shaitan, he survived, and how mice survive? Did Noah invite them? The Muslims, they found a solution. Regarding the shaitan, when Noah, he ordered the donkey to get inside the ship, the donkey was not able to cross the bridge to go to the ship. He stopped in the middle. Why? Because shaitan, he held him from his tail. And the donkey like, oh, oh, oh. And then Noah, he asked the donkey, why you are not moving, man? The donkey said, Satan is holding me. So then shaitan, he said to Noah, I will let the donkey get inside the ship if you let me get with him. And this is, brother, how Noah have no choice except to let shaitan to go inside the ship. This is a true story? Muhammad resting saying, Christian Prince, really Christians promote love and friendship. So are you, okay, hold on, Abdul. Why you don't call me then and say that to me? Because that means your prophet is a fraud. Because the Quran says, kill them wherever you find them. And they are evil, and they are the worst of the creatures. Yet here, because you are practicing taqiyya, you are upset from what I am saying, doing, exposing your false prophet, suddenly now the Christians are friends. They are friendly. But the Quran says, kill them wherever you find them, brother. Take their money, force them to pay jizya.
And also, they...
Shut up. Abdul, why you don't call me and tell me about the real Christians? Because this is against your Quran. You see how you expose Quran, Islam, Abdul? So suddenly now, you know, Islam, Muslim believe that Christians are the nice one. There's no, you know, Christian, they are not nice. Real Christian, they promote love and friendship. So Abdul, I will give you the question to you. Real Muslim, they promote what? Is that fair, people? As long as Abdul, he agree. Muhammad, he said, Muhammad is rising. Muhammad rising? I thought he's dead. Since when? Prove it, you know, whatever you want, call me, call me. I want to see how Muhammad is rising. Since when, Abdul? What are you talking about? Shame on you, come on, don't fabricate stories. Is that a new hadith? The one is rise long time ago is the Messiah, isn't it? The Quran says, وَإِنِّي مُتَوَفِّيكَ وَرَافِعُكَ إِلَيَّ. I will cause your death and I will take you up to me. So that is confirmed in the Quran that the Messiah is up and your prophet is down at our feet. You fabricate. The only thing you say is true. Christians promote love and friendship. Thank you very much for being honest. But that means the Quran is a book of poo-poo. Peace be upon him. Try something better, my friend. The Muslim, he think, by the way, if he say that the Christian, they will not listen to Christian Prince. Look, the Christian Prince is not being a real Christian. What real Christian? You know, the Muslims, If you are a really Christian, they laugh at you. They slander you. The second you start spanking them, oh, this is not a really Christian. What are you doing? You should not do this. You are not really Christian. So you see the hypocrisy? Well, I am the Christian kind who will make you shish kebab. You like it, like it. You don't like it, pray to Allah, because Allah can solve your problem. Let us continue.
They cause fire in houses, as in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ.
Brother, if you buy insurance, fire insurance, you will see a section in Islamic country says, we do not insure arsenal against mice. Why? Because mice, they do it on purpose. This is called arsenal. Because mice, they smoke, you know, marijuana and stuff, you know. You know, even when they're asleep, they bought a cigar, you know, and, you know, watch Tom and Jerry if you don't believe me. I'm telling you. You don't believe me? We have a movie about it, many movies. In the cartoon, he was smoking. So that's true. So those mice, they cause fire. They intend, arson. They intend to do that. It's true. Like this is why never make a mice angry from you. You go to sleep, now the mice will start like, oh, what I will do now? Let me set a fire in the house. I will start from his bed sheet. For this stupid idiot who mistreated me. He gave me even a cheese which is 2,000 years old. It's cheap. It's time to revenge. So the mice, he start fire in your home because he is doing that on purpose.
Houses, as in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, it tells us mice do heinous things.
Heinous.
Though people nowadays are so fond of them. We're told to kill the crows. A crow that also carries diseases and eats dead meat.
Hey, Abdullah, question: you don't eat dead meat yourself? You Muslim, you don't eat dead meat? You eat living meat? The crow, he eat dead meat. That's why we need to kill it. So, but the lizard don't eat dead meat. He eat living meat. The lizard don't make barbecue. The lizard, he, you know, an insect walking by, he got it on his tongue. So I mean, look how they find the reasons. The reason they kill the crows, because they are black. Muhammad, he says, "Uqtulu kulla aswadin bahim." Kill every total black animal. Kulla aswadin bahim. The race is Muhammad. Anything is totally black, kill it. Do you see it? Do you see it? Bahim is an animal. Black is black. Aswad. Kill any animal is black. Period. I guess the mice go in that category. Tell us more wisdom. See, Islam solve all your problems. Here we go. Now you have a phobia from the lizard. You have phobia. Okay.
We're ordered to kill snakes. We're ordered to kill scorpions. And these, by nature, are harmful for people. So killing them is justifiable and it's a legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire,
Right.
all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard. It used
You, when you watch, if you are an average person, you are not much into details to see how stupid the story. A second ago, he was counting for us the animals who are very harmful. Just a second ago. The mice, the lizard, the crows, etc. Now, he just said the opposite. All the creatures of Allah, all of them, all, do you know what all mean? All the creatures, including pigs, they try to stop the fire in Abraham except Mr. Lizard. You idiot. Your prophet is an idiot like you. How a second ago all those animals are harmful, suddenly they are useful. They are trying to stop the fire on Abraham. Hey, Mr. Lizard, truly you are an awful creature. Khanzir, Mr. Pig, thank you. Thank you for trying to rescue Mr. Ibrahim. A rat, I want to say, let me shake hand. It's okay, No, I'm a Muslim, we can shake hands. Really, you prove to me that you are a Muslim rat. You try to save a prophet Abraham. He just said all creatures, they try to save, all creatures, all. He said that, not me. If you are deaf, I will play it for you again.
But Ibrahim, peace be upon him, lizards. And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire, all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire.
All.
With the exception of the house lizard.
Exception. Can you believe it, how disgusting this lizard? Can you believe it? I decide to create a brigade of snipers, like maybe 1 billion, who want to join me. And the target is to kill the lizards who try to burn Prophet Abraham. Hey, Muslims, you teach people, you say that nobody should pay for the sin of somebody else. No children should pay for the sin of their father. You copy even that from the Bible. So now let us say a lizard, his name is Muhammad ibn Abdul, was exist in the time of Abraham. He tried to burn Abraham, which is a true story. Why you want to kill his children? Listen. Muslims, do you believe that all the lizards in the world are sons of one lizard? His name is Adam, maybe? Like us? So Allah, He created Adam and Eve for a human. He created Adam, Eve, lizard. And then this one, he was exist. He lived long. He was exist from the time of Adam and Eve, and then he continued living until the time of Abraham. Okay. So now the lizard, he was blowing fire because he looked like a dragon. Unbelievable. They're scary. Scared the hell of you. I mean, lizard really is a scary creatures. And now Abraham, that will make me cry. The lizard is trying to kill Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him. He's in the fire and the lizard is blowing. Lizard, why you do that? Why you disgusting son of Mutah do that? Lizard, may Allah chop your penis. Lizard, may Allah chop your tail. Lizard, may Allah put fire in your stomach. Abdul, but this guy, he blow fire. What are you talking about? What do you mean blow fire in his day? Supposedly he's a dragon, doing fire. You want to burn his stomach by fire when he is blowing fire? Hello? But brother, Muslims, they find the Trinity does not make sense. But Gog and Magog makes sense. Killing the lizard story makes sense. The lizard trying to burn Abraham make a lot of sense. Trinity does not make sense. They are logical people. I mean, are you kidding me? Have you ever seen a Muhammadan is not logical? All the stories of Islam make sense.
This day, that Ya'juj and Ma'juj are a living tribe, blocked to this day behind the wall that was built 4,000, 5,000 years ago. That wall miraculously is still there. People can see on the one side, and on the other side, you have these savages that Allah knows how they're eating, drinking, replicating, whatnot, and they're still there for eons and eons and eons. Dare I say, anybody who knows science and geography and modern civilization, you cannot believe that there is a tribe for 4,000 years trapped behind a wall.
Why? And then this guy, after he say what he say, the Muslims, they start attacking him non-stop. Even Mimi Hijab is making fun of him now. But Mimi Hijab used to be in his, holding his trouser wherever he go. He called him Sheikh. What do you think about this Sheikh? Sheikh. Even he invited him to London. Even he went to visit him in I think in USA. I mean, he was their Sheikh non-stop. They invite him to make speeches, to answer. Suddenly, this guy, he starts saying things they don't like to hear. Gog and Magog is a stupid story. CP to debunk Quran must be with evidence when Allah SWT exists. How could he know Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, Jacob, Moses, even though Allah exists 7th century? You know, Mr. Jimmy, I don't know, you are very smart. Okay. Let's see what this Muslim, I'm assuming you are a Muslim, right? Just confirm to me, please. So he's saying, well, you know, to debunk, let me move my, to show you what this gentleman said. CP to debunk Quran must be with evidence. When Allah SWT exists, how could he, I think he want to say Muhammad, how he knew Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, Jacob, Moses, even though Allah SWT exists 7th century? I don't know, this is a very smart question, Mr. Barat, because look like nobody heard about Abraham and Moses and Jacob and all the names at that time, except every single Jew, and Muhammad was living between them. I mean, look guys, how he knew this. What the heck? How Muhammad he knew this? How Muhammad knew that there is a guy, his name is Jacob, huh? How he knew about Isaac, huh? How you know? Abdul, your prophet moved to Yathrib, and Yathrib, all of it is Jews. And you are telling me how he knew? In fact, your prophet, you don't even know anything, and proving that he was trying to copy the Jews. As an example, you Muslims, you fast the day of Ashura. You fast the day of Ashura. And in the day of Ashura, what happened? Muhammad, he came to the city of Medina, which is Yathrib, the city of the Jews. He found the Jews fasting. He said to them, what are you fasting? What is this? They said to him, this is the day when Moses and the children of Israel, they crossed the sea. And that's why we fasted. So Muhammad said, okay, you know what? As long this is what happened, I will fast it, and we are more close to Moses than you. As you see, Muhammad, he is copying the Jews. He heard the Jews saying, this is the day Moses fasted. Muhammad, without permission from his God, he decided to fast this day, and he claimed if you fast this day, actually, your sin for the previous sin, the previous year, and the coming year is forgiven. You start fabricating a reward. It's in front of you. Are you going to say to me, this is da'if? This is da'if. By the way, for those who speak Arabic, I will make a video, I hope soon, maybe a ramble, for a sheikh, Shia sheikh, in Arabic. That will be very only Arabic, okay, for those who speak Arabic. So tell your friends about it, and I will see which day I will do it. That will be an Arabic video only. So as you see, Muhammad is just a fraud, copying the Jews. How you copy a day of fasting blindly? Don't you say the Jews are liars? The whole Quran is saying the Jews are liars. So you see Jews fasting. What if they are fasting for even wrong occasion? What if it's for pagan occasion? Don't those people worship Uzair, supposedly the son of Allah? Shouldn't Muhammad take the command of fasting from his God? The first fasting the Muslim they practiced was a copy from the Jews. Then Muhammad, he came with Ramadan. Ramadan, he's taken from the Sabian. The Sabian, they celebrate the moon. The new moon, when it appears in different village, they move to that village and celebrate the new moon. And this is what the Quran is saying. When you sight the crescent moon. The crescent moon. Not Ramadan. The word Ramadan. You know, it says Shahr Ramadan. Shahr. What Shahr? Shahr mean in the language today is used as the word month, but this is wrong. The word Shahr mean a moon, specifically crescent moon. So when you sight the moon of Ramadan, everything you have is a copy of somebody. Even the monotheism, the Muslim, they claim that Muhammad teach. The Jews, they were busting Muhammad, correcting him about what is monotheism is. Read it. A Jewish guy was schooling Muhammad about monotheism. A Jewish man, he said to Muhammad, a Jewish man teaching Muhammad monotheism. The stupid Muhammad do not know what monotheism. They brag about monotheism, but the fact they are pagan. And then Muhammad, he took what the Jews said, and Islam changed. So they start practicing as this Jewish man, which we do not know his name, said to Muhammad. The Jew, he said to Muhammad, you say this, you do that, and this is associating with God. Did Muhammad say to him, you are wrong? Muhammad, he ordered them, do as he said. From now on, don't say this. Do you see how serious the accusation is? The Jewish man said to him, you sit up, you are setting up rivals to Allah and associating other with him. This is what the Jew said to Muhammad. Did Muhammad say, no, we don't? No. Muhammad, he told them from now on, do as he said, which means the Jew was right. So where was Allah all this time? Why Allah did not tell Muhammad, he idiot, you are mushrik. You are committing shirk. How come it was a Jew who corrected the pathway of Muhammad for what they call monotheism? Muhammad was not a monotheist, and he is not until now. Imagine if today we have Muhammad, he have a YouTube channel, so we can imagine how big the YouTube channel, how many 100 million subscribers. Then a Jew, Jack Shalom from Jerusalem, he called. Habibi Muhammad, Habibi, I have a question for you. You do associate with Allah and you associate others with Him by saying whatever Allah wills and you will. And you say by the Kaaba. They swear by the Kaaba. They worship the Kaaba, obviously. They swear by the Kaaba. So Muhammad, he didn't say, you are wrong. Let me refute you. Let me get you busted. Muhammad, he said to them, so he commanded them from now on, when you take an oath, say by Allah, the Lord of the Kaaba. Don't swear by the Kaaba. And say whatever Allah wills, and then what you will. So Muhammad now, he have a new move in how to understand his own God, and that because of a Jew. So how Muhammad can be a prophet of God? Look, we have our Skype open all this time, and not a single Muslim is trying to contact us. Where is the Muhammadan? Not a single one. There's only one Muslim. He texted me, he wanna show me his penis. I don't think even this one you have it. My book was going to be delivered to you today. Well, I don't know. This is what Amazon do. This is not me who deliver books for you, my friend. Do we have any Muslim here? So Gog and Magog is a stupid story. Every single story in the Quran is laughable. And the Muhammadan, they try to fix it. And the second they try to glue it, duct tape, it doesn't work. It backfire always. The Quran is preserved. You know what? I am glad that Muslims believe the Quran is preserved, because the preserved Quran is the most laughable, stupid book. It's not for my benefit, by the way, to prove the Quran is not preserved. Because then the Muslim will say to me, it's not preserved. That's what the Shia do. And soon I will make a video in Arabic for a guy, he's a Shia, his name is Amir al-Qurayshi. I will make him shish kebab. Look at New York, our Islamic prayer in every corner. My friend, in your Islamic countries, nobody praying. In New York, what are you talking about? In New York, the one you are talking about, those are the nation of Islam. Those are a group of racist African who they believe that Muhammad was a black man. If I play for you what they believe in, you will vomit. So you are just as stupid like the rest. You see the Muhammadan, one of the things about them, you say to them, is the Shia Muslim? A'udhu billah, the Shia are not Muslims. Is the Sufi Muslim? No, the Sufi are not Muslims. Okay, is the Ahmadiyya Muslim? No, the Ahmadiyya not Muslim. Is the Druze Muslim? No, not Muslims. Is the Salafi Muslims? Oh, those are kuffar, man. Those are... Okay, is ISIS Muslim? A'udhu billah, they are not Islam. Okay, Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden. No, they are not Muslims. This is not Islam, brother. Okay, so who is Muslim? And then suddenly they say to you, Muslims everywhere. When they want, nobody is a Muslim. When they want, everybody is a Muslim. If I search right now, the cat is not walking in the Quran. That is a Muslim cat. Even the cat became Muslims. When they want, everything is a Muslim. Brother, everything. You know what everything is? Everything is a Muslim. True story, brother. You know, I noticed that, me myself, that cats, they are Muslims since I was a child. Like, how you explain to me the cat doing ablution? This guy here, he attempted, it was a big failure, by the way, to prove that cats are not Muslims. All of us, we know what happened. Disaster. You try to do that, Allah will prove you wrong. How in the world you try to do that? Abdul, if you look in the top of my channel, it says that your prophet said, Islam will shrink and will become so small and will go back to its hole like a serpent come back to its hole. Read it. That's what your prophet says. So are you saying to me your prophet was a fraud? Look at this guy. Weird. He's trying to prove that the Quran, the cat will step in the Quran and the cat is not Muslims. By the way, dogs are not Muslims. Cats are. Just take a note. Lizards are not Muslims. No way. Okay? Frogs are Muslims. Muhammad said that.
Hi, everyone. Well, you might notice the background here. I'm at my friend's house and he has a cat. Why am I recording another cat video? Well, I recorded video responding to a disturbingly common Muslim argument claiming that the Quran must be miraculous and from God because a cat will not walk on it. So I tested that over and over again, and it took me on average about half a second to 2 seconds.
Look, this Muhammad saying there is no ex-Muslim. So why your prophet says there's ex-Muslims? Your prophet, he says that. You stupid. Are you making fun of your prophet? By the way, isn't it your prophet's wife? She left Muhammad and she left Islam and she married a Christian guy. Your prophet wife himself, she ran away with the guy. She married the enemy of Allah prophet. Just a stupid idiot. Just continue. Like this guy is going to get busted. The cat he is using is paid. This is like a Muslim cat, but it's betraying Allah. You know, we heard about always corrupt people, right? So what they do, those corrupt people, you pay them money. So he brought a cat. She's a Muslim, yes. She's circumcised, yes. But she is paid. And I will prove it to you in 2 minutes. Just wait.
Seconds to get a cat to walk on the Quran each time. You're kidding. Oh my goodness. Look at those Qurans. But there are people who want to defend this absurd claim. So they replied in hundreds of comments that the texts I was using weren't Qurans.
Okay, so this is the number one got busted. This is not Quran. This is not Quran. This is translation for the Quran. So you translate the Quran, send the Quran. Good. This translation. Translation. You know translation? Okay, what the language says. Translation. Translation. Do you see the word Quran there? No. There's a huge difference. The that's a. So this is dictionary. This is dictionary. This is dictionary. The cat, she understood. The cat, she know how to read, how to write. Like the cat, she opened the book. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What the heck is this? This is dictionary. I will step on it. Second page, second book. Oh, this is translation. I can step on it. Oh, this is in German. I will step on it. It's okay. But Arabic Quran? No way, brother. No way. Over my dead body. I'm not going to shame my cat tribe and make them ashamed of my behavior. No way. She is a very devout Muslim cat. Which is so amazing. I feel like I want to cry.
I have right here the text I was using. Here we have a variety of Qurans, which they say weren't Qurans, they were dictionaries. So I heard dictionaries, they were phone books, they were random Arabic books, but they weren't Qurans. Oddly enough, those same people would complain that I set the Qurans on the floor. Odd complaint if they're not really Qurans. But let's go ahead and flip through some of these books to see what they actually are. Notice that it says the Quran. That's odd considering it's just a dictionary. You can zoom in on this and see it in the original video. Arabic text with corresponding English meanings. And what you have here is you have the English translation over here and you have the Arabic. This is the full.
This is not the Quran still. This is, brother. This is still not the Quran. Because the cat, she received a permission from Allah to walk in a book, have mixed languages. Prophet of Allah, peace be upon him, he said, if a cat, she wished to walk in a book, have mixed languages with the Quran, it's halal. Prophet Muhammad said, if the book is all in Arabic Quran, haram. And if you don't believe me, go to www.muslimcats.com and you can see the fatwa right away. All the rules of the cats, the Muslim cats. As an example, a Muslim cat, she can eat only halal mice. Yeah, like when they chase the mice, they say in Allahu Akbar, they kill the mice, they eat it. But if there's no Allahu Akbar, it's not halal. They have to be halal. Okay? A Muslim rat, when he pisses, he have to shake his penis 3 times. Even it's so small, he can still shake it. Trust me. So, okay, what this guy will do? Let us laugh at him.
Arabic text of the Quran. You have the entire Quran from Surah 1 all the way to Surah 114. The entire Arabic text of the Quran. Here we also have the Quran. We have the full Arabic text and English translation, some notes and so on.
So, no, this is not Quran. This is not Quran.
Arabic text of the Quran.
No.
Arabic text of the Quran.
It's not.
This is the full Arabic text of the Quran. Here we have.
Don't waste your time, especially with the Muslims. Ask my cousins. 2 of my cousins, they went for hunting. One of them, his name is Ahmad. The other one, his name is Muhammad. Ahmad, he said to Muhammad, you see that thing next to the tree? This is a goat. Muhammad, he said to him, listen, this is not a goat. This is a bird. Ahmad, he said to Muhammad, well, this is a goat. Muhammad, he insists, he said, this is a bird. So Ahmad, he said, okay, let us shoot at it. If it does a fly, it's going to be a bird. So Ahmad, he shot. And at the fly, Muhammad, he answered, Ahmad saying, okay, you know what? It is a goat even if it does a fly. Hello? So you want to convince us, Abdul? It's a goat even if it does a fly. We are very sensible, reasonable people. We are people of logic, brother. Like, come on. When the Prophet, he said that, what is the name of the animal? Hold on. Oh, you know what? We have a hadith about the lizard converting to Islam. The lizard, he said, Shahad. Anyway, we will leave that for later.
The Noble Quran. Odd title for a book that's simply a dictionary. Once again, we have the English text and we have the Arabic text. The full Arabic text of the Quran. And yet, for some reason, it's not a Quran, even though it contains the full Arabic text of the Quran. Full Arabic text of the Quran. Lots of English translation, lots of notes. You have introductions, but you also have the full Arabic text of the Quran. And yet we're told that this isn't the Quran. So basically you have 2 different kinds of claims. You have one, people saying that these are just dictionaries or some other random texts. I hope you see at least that these are Qurans here. But then we have another claim, which is that if any translation is added, it's no longer the Quran. So if you have the full Arabic text of the Quran and you add a word of translation, suddenly you have just destroyed the Quran. It's no longer the Quran. Now, why is that odd? Well, the word Quran means recitation. Right? It's something to be recited. You write it down in the text because that's the text that is.
That's wrong, by the way. Quran is not just recitation, because recitation is you reciting from the memory. Correct? When I recite, I say something from the memory. But I don't blame David Wood for saying that. He is just copying what the Muhammadan they say. And Muhammadan, as usual, they are potatoes, ignorant. They do not know what they're even talking about. If the Quran means recitation, that means Muhammad, he fabricated the Quran. He did not receive the Quran. What the first sentence supposedly the angel said to Muhammad when he came to him in the cave of Hira, he said to him, Iqra. So if Iqra means recitation, that means Muhammad, he knew the Quran already. Iqra means read. And this is coming from the Aramaic. Qarra wa ra'a. Qarra, say, move his lips. Ra'a, what he saw. So he moved his lips to read what he saw. So Quran is a wrong word, by the way, from qira'a, have nothing to do with recitation. Recitation can be accepted for somebody. He did learn the Quran, memorize the Quran, and then he recite the Quran. A person never heard the Quran before, that is Muhammad, he received Quran. Just a correction.
Is to be recited. So if you have the text in Arabic that's to be recited, then you've got the Quran. But according to our friends out there, it's not the Quran if it has an English translation beside it. So notice, if you were to say that you have the entire Arabic text of the Quran memorized, if you went to classes and memorized the entire text of the Quran, if you know the translation for any one of those verses, you don't have the Quran memorized because you've also got another language in your.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to refute everything you said. Okay, hold on. You know, to prove that you are not telling the truth, let us see what's happening here. Guys, let us focus. Let us focus in details. Do you see the outlet? So you are telling me now you are expert about Islam, but you do not know how to hook up the outlet correctly? Brother, sister, do you see how easy to get those Christians busted? How this guy, he claimed to be expert in the Quran suddenly, expert about cats. And look at this outlet in the kitchen. What is this? If Allah guide you, there is no way you will have the outlet in that location. So it's obvious you are not guided. And now he will say, well, this is my house, my friend's house. Hello. Here is even more troubling. So you went to your friend's house who have a cat who don't know good wearing for his house, and now you are trying to, to fight Islam. May Allah, punish you. And the wearing, so that is wearing, you touch it, you die. Touch it. Allah will punish you right there. Do we need to watch the rest of the video? No, that's it. We prove him wrong. Another proof that he is filtering the video. He's filtering the knowledge too. Look, do you see this? What is this? What is this? This is a filter? So before he made the video, he do this is what they called Photoshop. Photoshop. He hang it. Look, this Photoshop. It's hang on the wall in the kitchen. So he recorded the cat. He was telling the cat what to do, like stop action, cat, don't do that, move back, come back, okay? And then they put the, the filter, there, you see, okay? And after that, they fry the, the video to make it look old, like, like more natural, like, if more people in Asia, they like fried rice. I mean, they eat rice everywhere. They have rice cake. Rice cake, rice juice, rice alcohol, rice. I don't know. I mean, they make rice from every rice. Anyway, so like, okay, so you are trying now to fabricate things, and those people who they are like rice, this is why when this woman, she was the foreign minister of America. What her name? They love her very much at that time. Her name is Condoleezza Rice. They wanted to eat her. Unbelievable. Anyway, so like she is the only foreign minister of America came to somewhere in in the Asia, and there's like 1 million people waiting for her. Everybody wanted rice. Condoleezza Rice is coming. Condoleezza Rice is coming. So they thought she will give rice to everybody. Anyway, so what are you trying to do, man? Do you think people will believe you? Do you think you can convince the Muslims it's a goat even if it doesn't fly? So don't waste your time.
Your mind. See how silly this is? But I aim to please, my friends, and so we're going to put this to yet another test. Our friends say that these Qurans are not real Qurans because they're not just in Arabic. If they were only in Arabic, then we could actually have ourselves a little test. Well, we're going to go ahead and have a little test here. I have a can of cat food. Remember, that was the original claim. The original claim is that a cat will not walk on a Quran, step on a Quran for food. We're going to test it. Will a cat...
Do you know what he did? This has happened during the month of Ramadan. And this cat was fasting the whole day. So she's not even thinking. Imagine you're fasting the whole day, sleeping cat. This is what the Muslims do. They claim they are fasting. What they do actually the opposite. They don't even fast. They get fatter. They gain weight in Ramadan. They eat more and they spend the whole day sleeping. Lily Dawa, wake up, wake up. The food is ready. It's almost 7 p.m., brother. The sunset, brother. In the winter, the sunset by 3 p.m. Anyway, so this cat was fasting the whole day of Ramadan. She lost her mind. She's hungry. This is why we will see later. There's many signs of hunger. I will show you when he play the video. Just wait. I will teach you today how to find out if the cat is hungry or not. Who of you have a cat at home? Give me one if you have a cat. If you have a cat at home, give me one. I will give you priceless information today. How to find that your cat is hungry. Those information, by the way, coming fresh from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, from the Middle East. It's true, they are 14 years old information, but they are fresh. You have a cat, Livy? We have one. 2. Only 2 people? 3 people, 4 people, 5 people? You guys don't have mice at home? Now we know who have mice, who don't. The one who have a cat, obviously they have mice. I got you busted, I got you busted. Otherwise, why you have cat, huh? Sound fishy. If you are cleaning your house, you will not have you will not need a cat, but because you have a mice, and the mice come for like, I got you busted. Now, the one who have a dog, give me one too. If you have a dog, give me one. Let us see how many if you have a dog. I'm doing investigation now, Islamic investigation. I will show you how Prophet Muhammad, he used to he used information, logic. He used information to reach to other logic, Who have a dog? You have a dog? Okay. This will remind me of a Muslim guy. He went to take a class in logic. So he went to the logic class. He don't know what is that. So he asked the teacher, sir, what is logic? He said, okay, logic is you use information which we know, and that will lead us for other information which we do not know. The Muslim Abdul, he says, like what? How you can do that? He said, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you have a chain in your house? The guy, he said, yes. He said, okay. As long as you have a chain, that means you have a dog. The Abdul said, oh my Allah, this is true. He said, as long as you have a chain and you have a dog, that means you have a yard. Oh my Allah, how you know? He said, as long as you have a chain, you have a dog, you have a yard, that means you have a nice house. Oh my Allah, how do you know? The teacher continues saying, as long as you have a chain, you have a house, you have a garden, and this is need a lot of work to take care of, that means your mother, she is a good woman to take care of all of these things. He said, oh my Allah, from the chain of the dog, you know that my mother is honorable? The teacher says, see, you have a chain. Now we find out that your mother is a good woman and she is honorable. So now the Abdul, he went in the street. He asked the first person in the street, do you have a chain? He said, no. He said, your mother is a whore. This is the Muslim, you teach him logic. Do you have a chain? That means you have a dog. If you have a dog, you have a garden. If you have a garden, you have a big house. You have a big house, you have a woman who take care of it. That means the woman is an honorable woman. If you don't have a chain, your mother is a whore. She's a bad woman. Okay? From the beginning. That's it. We learn logic. So this guy tried to be logical with the Abdul. Are you kidding me? You better start with the chain, not with the cat. Continue.
Step on the Quran to get to some food. Let's test it with some Arabic text. So we have here a variety of Arabic Qurans. And we have some delicious cat food. This cat is already stepping on. Want that? Hey, look, where's that cat stepping? Where's the cat stepping?
No,
what is that?
That's not the Quran. Same time. Hold on. You will notice that this cat is very clean. Therefore, and she is a Muslim, so what's the problem? She can't touch the Quran. See? The problem solved. Very clean. And she is a Muslim cat. So she is allowed to touch the Quran. What's the problem? We got you busted. Unbelievable. Do we have any Muslim here?
Stepped on the Quran, and it's currently stepping on multiple Qurans.
No way.
What's wrong with this cat? What's this book? You tell me what this book is.
Not Quran. Okay, this is Yellow Pages. Here it says the phone number of Zakir Naik. Let me read for you in Arabic. If you like to call Zakir Naik, peace be upon him, call this following number. 002050, which means 00000000. Hello? Victor Zakir Naik? Get him Prince. First of all, this is my number and you are lying to the people. What do you mean not your number? And then the word that the number starts with 000, and then the whole number is 0. So how you can call somebody, all his number is 0. Okay, Abdul, how you can call Allah, you never saw him? You never heard him? How come Allah, he never even spoke to Muhammad? So how come you Muslim pray to Allah, calling 00000 every day? And not only that, you say to him what he said. It's the answering machine. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And you hang up the line. So how you explain that? First of all, we are not going 0. Allah, and then he come every night in the third part of the night. And then you ask what the heck? I can understand nothing what he said. The logic of Islam that Muhammad, God, he come every day in the third part of the night. He come what? Every day in the third part of the night. You know, you Muslims, your God is a yo-yo. He come down every night in the third part of... Are you worshipping Mr. Yo-Yo? Every night. Flat earth believers. He come down every night. Hey, Zakir Naik, don't call me. I'm not going to answer you. Don't try. Get some breath. First of all, I can do it with you, even with the phone. How you can get in the line? I did not even answer the phone. Get some breath. Allah support me. So how come Allah did not support Muhammad when he saw the dream that the enemy will be very few? When they went there, they were very many. So how come you explain that? It's very simple. And the Prophet of Allah, well, before he sleep, he ate a lot of food. And that's the problem with that thing. Me as a doctor, I can explain to you. So if you eat too much food before you sleep, you see a long dream. And this is not a wrong written of the Prophet, and he was telling the truth, but the dream was wrong. Because of the food was very heavy, thank you. What the heck? The Prophet, he saw the wrong dream. The enemy was very few. But in the war, they found them 5, 6 times more. Unbelievable. Continue with this guy trying to prove the Quran wrong and trying to prove Islam was wrong.
What is it? Because one comment I see over and over again is, just because a book's in Arabic doesn't make it the Quran. Well, that's true, but we're not talking about any book that happens to be written in Arabic. We're talking about what this book is. What is this book? What is it? We flip through this book. What is it? Is this 50 Shades of Grey? Is it Huckleberry Finn? What?
Okay. First of all, this guy is a liar. Nowhere it says this is Huckleberry Finn. Where do you get this from? See, go get him busted. Everybody heard him saying, what is this? This is what? Harry Finn? What Finn? Lying. If we search the whole Quran, we will not find Mr. Finn in the Quran. Nowhere there is Finn. See how Christian they lie about what's in the Quran? He says, let me play it for you again. He says, what is this? What is this? You know, he claimed that those chapters are in the Quran. What the chapter name? Say again.
We flip through this book. What is it? Is this 50 Shades of Grey?
There's no chapter in the Quran called 50 Shades of Grey. There's 80 Shades of Grey. I can show it to you. So not only that, he's changing the number of the shade of the gray, which is mentioned in the women chapter and those things, you know. Why you lie? You cannot trust the Christian. There's 80 shade. There's 100 shade. But now there are 50.
Is it Huckleberry Finn?
Yes, this is not Huggle Fairy. That's why you are lying. Huggle what? This is how we know that David Wood, he watched a lot of cartoon.
What is it? Is it The Adventures of Tom Sawyer?
Yes.
What is this book?
Prophet Muhammad, before he changed his name to Muhammad, his name was Tom and Jerry.
How about food that's not fancy at all? What about regular dry cat food? Regular dry cat food. Come on. Come on. You willing to walk on that Quran? That cat is walking right on the Quran. Wasn't that the claim? Hang on. Because people also said that because I had more than one Quran there, that somehow disturbs the Quran. Come here.
I mean, the whole rag is a Quran. Do you see what they have in the floor? You do not need the book. You have the Quran on the floor because the rag, you see guys what they have under the book? They have Quran. The rag is Quran. So already, I mean, if there is no book, the cat is more. Anyway, what's stupid religion? Do we have any Muhammadan? No Muhammadans calling us. Nobody there. Nobody there. I will make you go in the corner. It doesn't matter what room you sit in. Is it a circle or a square? Any Abdul? So Islam, brother, solve our problems? So why you Muslims are messed up? What is the most wealthy countries in the world for Muslims? Saudi Arabia. How many problems you have in Saudi? This is the land of problems. This is the land of mischievement. By the way, Andrew Tate, when he went to Dubai, he saw Allah. He told this stupid woman, what her name? I forgot his name. Condola, whatever. Idiot woman. He said when he went to Dubai, I found Allah. Yeah. I found Allah there too. And this is one of them. Oh la la. Now I know why they say I found Allah in Dubai. Oh la la. Look how clean the street too. Oh la la. And the prostitute, look at the prostitute in every corner. Brother, I found Allah in Dubai. Did you find Allah in Dubai too? Ah, I found Allah in Dubai. Every there in Dubai, Allah is located. Look, this is Allah. This is Allah too. This is all Allah. Allah. Yeah, very religious, country, Dubai. Yeah, nightlife in Dubai. The Allah is all over the place. Look at this Allah here. This Allah is shaking. I don't know if I can show you this one. What are they doing? Oh la la. Oh la la. Guys, I have to go. I better go. This is too much Allah. Allah in Dubai. So he saw Allah in Dubai. Yeah. Are you sure? And rotates. Yes, brother, I saw Allah in Dubai. Did you see Allah in Kuwait and Oman? In Pakistan, Bachabazi? Yeah. Islamic countries, brother. Islam solve all the problem. Look. Here I see bigger Allah. Look at this. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Ya la la, oh la la. What those women are doing? Oof, that's hot. That's explaining global warming. Oof. It's exactly how Muslims they pray to Allah. Look at this. Subhanallah, Subhanallah. What are they making like a mix of shake? Is that a shake? How you make shake? Okay, jump. What she's doing? What the heck is that? Okay, what the heck is that? I found Allah. Say MashaAllah. I found Allah. Oh la la. Look, and they are wearing hijab, to be honest with you. Look at this. You cannot even see their face. Oh boy. You cannot see the face. Very conservative. Very conservative. Yeah. Look, what the heck is that? In the top of each other? That is really halal. What they are doing, brother, by the way. What? There is two in the bottom. One she bent over and the one is coming behind her. I'm not going to play the video because most of you are not a mature adult like me. Okay. Oof. Look, she is wearing hijab. Most of the video even we cannot see because they are overrated. Oh boy. Yeah, I want to go to Dubai and this is Dubai alone. If we go to Egypt, what will happen? Yeah, I just typed one word actually. I did not even type anything special. Anyway. So do we have any Muhammadan? Last call. Is it true, one true sect from the 73? You see what, first of all, when Muhammad says, my nation will be 73 sect, he just admitted that his God failed. Because if Islam is a religion, Muhammad should not say a sect. What the Quran says? The Quran says, ad-dinu inda Allah Islam. The religion for Allah is Islam, not a sect. But Muhammad, he made Islam sect. As you see here, you see, sometimes words, they can go through, but if you think carefully, Muhammad is contradicting himself. Because in the Quran, the religion of Islam is the only thing is accepted, not a sect. So how he say that my people will be 73 sect and one of them will go to heaven? That means the one who will go to heaven is a sect of Islam, not all Islam. Do you understand? And then the same stupid book says that the one who they are Sabian, they will go to heaven. The one who they are the Hadu, which means the Jews, and those who they are Christians. But here it says the religion only accepted by Allah is Islam. If you go here, you will see the opposite. This is why we laugh at the Quran. Quran, Muhammad is a hypocrite man, like like Obama or any like Biden or any of those fraud. When he is with the Jew, he wears the hat of the Jews. When he is with the Christian, he holds the Bible. When he is with the Muslim, he prays Muhammad. Right? And this is Muhammad. When he was speaking to the Christians to make them believe in him, he says Christians, Jews, even Sabians who worship stars, they will go to heaven. All of those. But we just show you the other verse saying the only religion accepted is Islam. Very simple. Anyway, I think we had enough for today. And today we don't have too many people for some reason, maybe because it's people are going out. I want to say, guys, thank you. Did we have a good time? Who here did not like? Who here did not have a good time? If you don't have a good time, we have a gift for you. Subscription for 1 year to listen to the most advanced philosopher in the world, Ali Dawa. He is the one who discovered that God cannot be inside his creation, and he is the same philosopher who discovered that Allah entered his creation. So we can give you 1 year subscription to Lady Dawa, peace be upon her, who is the only Muslim is smart. God cannot be inside his creation. If he's inside the creation, he cannot be God. 2 days after, Allah is inside his creation. Hey Abdul, where is your sheiks? Where is your stars? Nobody dare to call me. Is that because you know your destiny, what will happen if you call me? Just be honest. Why you don't call your sheikh? Says to them, shame on you. Call this guy and get him busted. Even if he hang up on you, at least you prove that you can call him. You have the guts to do it. Five me your email. Why you want my email? Call me now. You do not need to email me. I'm not like Allah. I'm more real than Allah. You Muslim, you pray to Allah. Do your prayer go to Allah? The hadith says no. Call me. What email? Do you think I have time to answer email? Which one is easier? To bring Muhammad and make him bend over and spank him, or start writing email? Here, we make a video. Millions of people watch it. People learn, take notes, and laugh. We do many things in the same time. Entertainment, philosophy, logic. As an example, I will teach you some logic. Why Allah, He taught you to beat your wife? I will tell you. If you have in your home, you have, let us say, you are married, okay? And then you have a neighbor in front of you, and he is so strong. You don't dare to fight with him. So what do? You want to show him that you are strong. So you beat your wife. You open the window, and you and then the man there will be scared. Man, look what he did to his wife. Logical. And now your wife, she will love you more. I mean, who in the world, a woman, her husband beat her every day, she will not love him? Even doctors, they say that. They say that there is, if somebody is even a victim, can be like, let us say, I don't know what they call the case. This is real. Like a woman, she will be a victim of rape or even kidnapping. Even if later, if you open the door for her, she don't go. Because in her mindset, she cannot go anywhere. And she will be used for abuse. But this is a victim. This is a person who is suffering from mental illness. Because of the suffering, the Muslim, they make the suffering a solution. Allah make the suffering of a woman a solution. Even Aisha, by the way, she said that no women suffer as much as a Muslim woman. Is that right? Or Christian Prince is lying? The mother of the believers, which is a whore, according to the Shia, she said she never saw a suffering woman as much as a believing woman. So Aisha, she is witnessing in the time of Muhammad, women who they are not believing, they don't suffer like Muslim women. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. I was going to go to Stockholm, now I'm afraid. Okay guys, somebody, he gave me the name. Thank you for Nados for the information. It's called the Stockholm. Okay, how now you explain to me that Prophet Muhammad and Allah, they knew about the Stockholm Syndrome. Now we have a problem. How in the world you explain to me that the Prophet Muhammad, who is illiterate, 1400 years ago, he is using Stockholm Syndrome to solve problems? We got you busted, Christians. Prophet Muhammad, he knew about the Stockholm Syndrome. I'm not going to go to Stockholm no more. That's it. I was going to visit it maybe in the coming 20 years. But anyway, no more. That's it. Look at this. Beating the women is a solution, and even the skin of the women is greener than her veil. And the Muslim, they say to you, no, we beat them lightly. Like what? Yes, brother, lightly. And this is in the time of Muhammad. Look, her skin is greener than her clothes. I mean, obviously, this is a light beating, very light, If this is light beating, so what is the heavy beating? Muhammad, he said, don't beat them until you break their bones. Don't beat your wife the same as you beat your slave, which means they beat the slaves. Come to Stockholm, I live here. Okay, why I want to go to Stockholm, you live there? Because you live there, I'm not going to go. What's wrong with you? What if you have a Stockholm Syndrome too? That's scary. All right, look like we have no Muhammadan to call us. And here, by the way, Muhammad, he gave a solution for the women. The woman, she want to go back to her previous husband. So he told her, listen, if you want to go back to Abdul Rahman, what's his name? Rif'a. If you want to go to Rif'a, you have to F Abdul Rahman. Look at the solution. Look at the solution, brother. You have to F Rif'a, so you can go to Abdul Rahman. So you can go back. Sorry, you have to F Abdul Rahman, and he have to taste your juice, and you taste his juice, which means his orgasm, or saylatahu. Look at the language. Look at the language. You have to taste his orgasm, and he have to taste your orgasm. And look how the Muslim, they translate the orgasm. Taste his sweetness. What the heck? What do you mean taste his sweetness? What is that? It is the orgasm. Orgasm. Look at the translation. Sweetness. And by the way, one of the funny things about the Muhammadan, this hadith is weak. You see it here? This hadith is weak, but this is the same hadith. Sahih. Stupid religion. Potato. How the same hadith here is da'if? The same text, the same words. And here is sahih. Like, what the heck? Sahih, da'if, da'if, sahih. Sahih, 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 da'if, 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 sahih. The sahih, the da'if. The da'if, sahih. What a religion, man. Sahih. He tastes your honey. Look, this guy, he became make it nicer. Until he tastes your honey and you taste his honey. A Muslim, what is the honey of the Muslim? And what is the honey of a Muslim? You Muslims, when you have orgasm, you produce honey. You know what? All my life, I was looking at Muslims as they are bees. Now I know why they are honey. So she tastes his honey and he tastes her honey. That's what it says. They are tasting the, look, the honey became intercourse here in this translation. Look at this. Honey, sweetness, intercourse. They're trying to solve it, try just to duct tape. You know, the whole idea is how to duct tape. Muhammad is like a person, he's going to Thailand doing plastic surgery, and he have like a bunch of duct tape in his face after the plastic surgery. Yeah. Solution, you want to go back to your previous husband? F this guy and taste his sweetness, and then he tastes your orgasm, and then, sister, you can go back to your previous husband. Solution. Who can deny this? Amazing. You know? And look, i.e. till consummate. What the heck? Taste his sweetness, he tastes your sweetness. Look how sweet this religion is. You divorce your wife, she have to taste the sweetness of that man? His orgasm, brother? Yeah. Look, sweetness here translated as what? You cannot go back to Rifa, your previous husband, unless you have sexual intercourse with the present husband. Look at this wisdom. Look at this. You want to go back to that guy? You have to F this guy. You F this guy, then you go back to the previous guy. That's amazing. That's so beautiful and so holy. Women are respected. Listen. The F guideline. You want to go back to this guy? You F this guy, then the other guy will become lawful for you. Who can come with such a knowledge like this? And this is in the Quran. Very beautiful. So, conclusion. As you see, Islam is very, have a lot of solution, and it can solve all your problems. And, full of legitimate stories, proven by historians, like this one.
Peace be upon him, was thrown by his... And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was thrown by his people in the blazing fire, all the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard. It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow. And this...
Brothers and sisters, at the end of this video, I would like to ask you to pray for the lizard's safety, because he's in danger in the Muslim world. If you are a person who likes lizard, please pray and ask Joe Biden to give a special asylum for every lizard live in Muslim countries. Brother, let us establish organization. Lizard is under the dangerous of extinct, because Muslims, they are targeting them because they are evil. In Islamic countries, they try to burn Prophet Abraham. Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him, every lizard in the world was against him. Every single lizard. They make united the front lizard. They come from around the world. And all of them, they bring gas with them. Oil. All kind of material. Dry grass. Matches. The other guy, he brought even hydrogen. Yeah, because lizard can make hydrogen fuel and the oxygen. That's why they blow with their mouth. The other one, he was moving his tail to make to wave the wind. The lizard, brother. So we need to do something, all of us, to save the Prophet Abraham from the lizard and bring lizard here, and we will make a city. It's called Lizardine. So like we tell the lizard, you know, and that will be in New York because this is sanctuary city, sanctuary. So we put the lizard, all of them in New York. You know, already they have a lot of rats there. And the police are not cannot arrest them because they are lizard. You know, they can do whatever they want. So you know, okay. So you know, we put them there, and that's it. The problem solved. Everybody is happy. So let us establish the Republic of Lizardine. And we make a flag for them, lizard flag. Look at his mouth, look at his teeth, look at his, what the heck is that? Abdul, are you sure you are not a lizard yourself? What is the proof? You Muslims believe in cloning. Shaitan, he cloned Jibreel. Allah, he cloned Jesus. The Jews being cloned and become pigs and monkeys. Muhammad, he think that Jews were rats, or they made rats. So how we can trust anything we see? Maybe yourself you are a lizard. I don't know. Do you have any proof? So with this, I want to say thank you all for being here and listening. And if you like us, don't give us a like. And if you don't like us, give us dislike. I like to collect dislike. It's my hobby. Dislike me, please. This is how you make me pleased. Quran chapter 22. By Prophet, his name Mumu. His God, Allalu. What that mean? Only Allah knows. Allah knows best. So with Allah knows best, I leave you in peace. For Allah knows what David Wood, he did with the cat to make the cat walk in the Quran. And the trick is obviously is a tricky. So don't believe him. Thank you very much. And I will see you soon again. God is good, so is Jesus. And you Muhammadan don't dare to call me for a reason. You know that Islam is the problem. None of you, even if a Muslim want to live a good life, he run away from Muslim countries. Have you ever seen a Muslim refugee going to Pakistan, going even to Dubai, going even to Saudi Arabia? They don't. They don't. Muslims don't even accept Islamic refugees. And if a Muslim country, in the border of a Muslim country, take a refugee, the Christians have to pay for them. Look at Turkey. Look at Erdogan. He sucked the blood of the European. If you don't give me the money for the refugee here, I will let them across the borders. They don't do good for God. They do not know God. Pirate. Scammers. This is what Erdogan and people like him are. They claim to be believers, but the true believer is the one who act like Muhammad, and Muhammad was a pirate. He worshipped sex, he worshipped money, and he worshipped privilege for his penis in his pocket. And this is all what this cult is about. Islam is not even a religion. Whoever believes Islam is a religion is a fool. Thank you very much for being here, and I will see you again. God is good. So is Jesus. Thank you.